Animated is not normally a word used to describe either of the Powerboat test team drivers Bob Teague or John Tomlinson. They're often so focused on their responsibilities that excitement isn't an expression that pours from either of them. Such was not the case as Teague and Tomlinson brought the V280R from Vector Powerboats back to the docks in Parker, Arizona. Teague thoroughly enjoyed the Batboat-inspired V-bottom, while Tomlinson seemed almost giddy about the unique boat. Based on the design of the B-28 by Aki Mannerfeld, also known as the Batboat, Vector Powerboats uses the same two-step hull design with a handful of strakes running along the bottom. As proven on race courses across the globe, the design is efficient. The propulsion package was a 710 horsepower Ilmor Marine MV-10 engine hooked up to a Teague Custom Marine Platinum XR drive on an IMCO Marine standoff box with a lab-finished 30-inch pitch Mercury Bravo 1 propeller. With those components working together, the boat tapped the 100-mile-per-hour mark on the GPS speedometer during a morning photo shoot, but came up a bit short during the test with a top speed on the Stalker radar gun of 98.4 miles per hour at 5,700 RPM. The 28-footer accelerated quickly and displayed excellent throttle response in all power ranges. The boat needed just 3.9 seconds to reach plane. 6 seconds later, the V280R was at 60 miles per hour. And 10 seconds after that, it was running 91 miles per hour. In mid-range acceleration drills, the boat ran from 30 to 50 miles per hour in 4.1 seconds, and from 40 to 70 miles per hour in 6.1 seconds. Handling characteristics were top-notch. The V-bottom received high marks in 30, 40, and 50 mile per hour slaloms, and it was smooth in turns at cruising and full speed. The boat also tracked perfectly at all speeds. While both drivers enjoyed driving the V280R, the duo pointed out that the boat had limited practicality. Company principal Rex Jardine didn't disagree. "This is not a high-volume boat," he said. "This is a boat we're building for special people who can appreciate what we do here." One person who appreciated Vector's build quality was our lead inspector. He called the fit and finish of the boat amazing. In fact, he gave the boat a perfect score of 10 when it came to quality of construction and attention to detail. Those scores aren't handed out all the time. By far, the most mesmerizing part of the boat was the flawless gel coat. Cooler than most paint jobs we see, the builder opted for candy apple red ghost flames in the all-black paint job along the hull sides and on the deck. The Vector logo also was ghosted in red ahead of the half-inch acrylic wraparound windshield. Vector used wood-free foam core construction and laid the boat up with vinyl ester resins and knit fabrics. Attention to detail didn't drop off in the interior either. Although simple, it was still well done. Chrome Lavorsi Marine controls were mounted in the center console between the bucket seats. Instruments, including 2 Lavorsi monster gauges with carbon fiber faces, were situated on a panel ahead of the throttle and shifter. The gauges were set in chrome bezels angled toward the driver. At the helm to starboard was an IMCO Marine tilt wheel and accessory switches conveniently located to the right. Seating consisted of 4 fiberglass molded deep bucket seats with finely crafted red upholstery. Individual snap-in carpet mats covered the non-skid sole in front of each bucket seat. Stainless steel grab handles were easy to reach from every seat, and all of the speakers had billet covers. The 28-footer came with a bare-bones cabin, basically a large sleeping area with stowage beneath the cushions. A cool feature was the billet piece ahead of the co-pilot seat that could be raised and locked in place as a footrest or lowered into the sole to enter the cabin. If we rated boats on cool factor, Vector's V280R would be at or near the top of the list. From its performance to its outstanding craftsmanship, the V-bottom was impressive. Is it worth the $260,000 price tag? Well, that's up to the buyer.